What's going on, everyone? It's JammaJohn, and today we're going to be going over the top 10 Dragon Ball Z games. And we got quite a bit of a list, so without further ado, let's go. Coming in at number 10, we have Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2. Now, don't get me wrong, the first one was great, and Boo's Fury was fantastic, but I like the storyline of Legacy of Goku 2 more. Future Trunks is my favorite character, but this game was just so awesome, you know, going around and fighting different like snakes and stuff like that, but leveling up each of the characters. I never really had a preference as to who I would be for the longest time, but it's fun to select different characters and use different moves and everything, leveling them up, and then them having to be a certain level in order to open a door that's got, you know, just a whole bunch of different collectibles and everything. Heck of a game. Definitely loved it a lot. But with that, let's go to the next one on our list. And then at number 9, we have Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Now, I will admit, I did not pick up this game at first. It actually took me a little while to go back and get into it, but when I did, whew, I was not upset. This game is awesome. Going through and Cell Saga, Saiyan Saga, all that and everything. It's a fun game. It's something that was, I think, is a little ahead of its time, and it was cool to go around collecting all the Dragon Balls and stuff, and basically like an old school beat 'em up, pretty much is what this game was all about. It was fun, and another game where you can level up and stuff, so that's always cool in my book. And whew, it got pretty tough too. The boss battles were pretty hard, so I will give it to that. I always like difficulty in my game. But with that, we'll go with the next one on our list. Hyper Dragon Ball Z. Now, this is a fan-made game, but holy smokes, whoever made it right. I mean, this game is a legend, and it's so difficult. I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't even do much on easy mode, but when you do find out the combos and everything, it's awesome. There's a bunch of different characters that are basically like concepts, and also obviously we have more of like the newer characters like Beerus and everything as well, so that's always fun, and I definitely enjoy this game quite a bit. I still do play it to this day, but it's interesting. Definitely go check it out if you haven't already. But with that, let's get to the next one on the list. DBZ Burst Limit. Now, holy cow, this is an amazing HD game that honestly was pretty fast paced. I enjoyed it a lot. There was online battles as well, and obviously, you know, connection had some issues, not a whole lot, but it was awesome to go around and basically putting different moves, not necessarily moves, but like different combos and everything for each character, which was always a fan favorite for me. But with that, let's go to the next one on our list. Raging Blast 2. Now, this game, I enjoyed it. It was pretty dope, but the weird thing about it is that whenever someone powers up, as you can see in the video, they always have their mouth like wide open, but they're not really saying anything. Usually it's like, ah! Like they're charging up and everything, but they kind of do it for a second, and then they just look like they're yelling, but they're not doing anything. Alright, I got a little sidetracked from that. This is another game that was awesome because you could have like team battles and stuff. It was pretty cool. And it was a lot less. The first one had a lot better of like a storyline and everything, but this one was much better all around in my opinion. So that was pretty awesome. I just can't get away from them with their open mouths like that. But awesome, great game. Definitely a lot of time able to be put into this one. And with that, let's get to the next. Budokai 3. Man, back in the day, this is the game that you would settle it with. You would settle any argument with your buddies with. You know, they showed so many different fusions, Potara and regular fusion dance, and you know, you wanted to see Gogeta versus Vegito. This is actually a video of it too, which is pretty cool. But holy cow, getting the breakthrough and everything, and if you're going over to someone's house and playing this game with them, you know that your friendship is going to change. You're going to want to beat them up in real life, but hey, let's be less violent and settle it in the hyperbolic time chamber, right? But again, with that, let's go to the next one on our list. Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2. This one was, holy smokes, this one was awesome. It's always cool creating a character. You can create a character from 5 different races. You got humans, Saiyans, Namekians, Majin, and Frieza. And definitely the golden transformation for Frieza's and then Super Saiyan 3 for Saiyans is what made this game a lot better than the first one, but also updating it to more time closer to the events that are going on in the saga, including the downloadable content, and just having, like I said, having your own character made and then using all the different moves that other people have, you know, blasting someone with a Kamehameha and everything, and wearing their clothing's awesome too. But with that, let's go to our great mentions. And here we go with number 3, Dragon Ball Online. Now, I only had a glimpse of playing this game, and I might go back to it after seeing this, but you ever wonder what it would be like to be a Saiyan and end up going on some quests and going through time and stuff? Play this game. I know it's only in Japanese for the moment. Some parts of it are in English, not a whole lot, but this is basically an MMO for the Dragon Ball series, and it is so awesome going around completing quests. But with that, let's go to the next one. DBZ Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Say that 10 times fast. This game was awesome mainly because the roster on it was so amazing. I do enjoy how they have it where you can immediately, instead of having to turn or transform into the fight, you are already able to do it before the fight. So that's pretty cool. I do enjoy that a lot. Like I said, this roster is stacked. Holy smokes. And gameplay is awesome too. I love it a lot. But here we go with the number 1 on our list. Now I know what y'all are thinking. This game hasn't even come out yet and you're making it number 1 on the list. You bet I am. Oh my goodness. This game, I'm hyped for it. I mean, I don't even have the beta or anything, but just looking at it, the thing that I like most about it is that it's the closest of a video game to the manga and the anime, with all the different, basically, styles of what they do and everything. You know, the clips, the moves and everything. It's the closest to it of any other game where it's closely represented. I love it already. I haven't even played a single minute of it yet, but the character roster right now is already great, and they're already talking about adding a lot more. So, hey, I mean, did you like this list? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for a lot more awesome content, not just top 10s, not just super, but a lot of other stuff that we do on there as well. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Hey, I love Dragon Ball Z, right? Hey, don't forget to stay tuned.